Hello, my name is Zaira Hewitt. I'm Professor of Caucasian Languages at London University's School of Oriental and African Studies, and since 1993 I have been Honorary Consul for Abkhazia in the United Kingdom. I first came to Abkhazia on the 1st of April 1976 while I was spending the academic year in Tbilisi studying Georgian and other Caucasian languages, including Abkhaz. I spent a month here that year. When difficulties began between the Georgians and Abkhazians late 88, early 89, I decided to make a statement in the hope of easing tensions between the two communities. This was my so-called open letter to the Georgian nation, which was published in Literatury Sakartvelo, Literary Georgia, a few days after the ethnic clashes which took place in both Sukhum and Ochamchira in July of 1989. And since then, my relations with the Georgians on the Georgian side of the border have been reduced to almost zero. As a result of what I wrote then and subsequently, after the victory in 1993, Vladislav Arzenba sent me, quite unexpectedly, a fax saying that I was appointed Honorary Consul. This came as a surprise, and at the time probably meant little more than a thank you on behalf of the Abkhazian authorities for what I had been trying to do in previous years. Since then, that's to say since 1989, I have been writing both about the languages of the Caucasus, because I came here as a linguist, and the political situation between the Georgians and the Abkhazians. These writings fall within my professional expertise, my professional requirement. As an academic, I have to teach, I have to publish research, I have to engage in administration. And so one could say that at the start, and in a sense this continues today, my diplomatic activities as Honorary Consul coincide with my academic activities as Professor at London University. It is really only since, I suppose, 2 or 3 years ago, when I was given the official stamp for Abkhazia and some visa forms, that these activities changed. Since then, that's to say over the last 2 years, I have been issuing visas to people, whether from the UK, America or Europe, to visit Abkhazia. And this will continue in the future. On my writing side, of course, in 1998-99, I edited a book which I think has become pretty well known, called The Abkhazians, a Handbook. It includes various articles, including one by myself on the language, and is, I think, useful for those people who come to Abkhazia not knowing too much about the background. Since then, in addition to articles that I have been writing, I have concentrated over the last 4 years or so on preparing a book on the conflicts between Georgia and Abkhazia, Georgia, South Ossetia. This book is now finalized and should be appearing in the course of the next few months once I have proofread it and provided the index. And I hope this will increase knowledge amongst those who have taken an interest or will take an interest in the local region. It's important for consular activity, and of course I'm not the only honorary consul that Abkhazia has around the world, to do what we can to increase knowledge, to talk about Abkhazia with anyone who visits us, and to try to persuade people to take a more open-minded view of the difficulties facing Abkhazia and the reasons why Abkhazians felt it necessary not to join Georgia in its bid for independence as the Soviet Union collapsed. I'm quite happy to continue doing this, and as I said before, it's very useful for me that my consular activities coincide with my academic activities at SOAS. And so as long as I am an academic, as long as I have the title Honorary Consul, these two activities will continue to sit happily side by side.